Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee with Net 225. Today I'm going to be going over the Packet Tracer 4.3.8, which is configure layer 3 switching and Inter-VLAN routing. If you look on our workspace, we're using a multi-layer switch. We have connected that to a cloud, and then on the LAN we have 3 switches and 6 PCs. Alright, looking at the addressing table, the multi-layer switch is going to have 4 VLANs configured. We can configure the interface. Mouse over to this. Gigabit 01. Right, that's going to be gigabit 02 on the exterior interface out to the cloud. Okay, PCs. It just tells us the IP addresses. Looks like this side's going to have IP version 4 and version 6 addressing, as well as the VLANs will have that, and our SVIs for the 3 switches are right there. Alright, so a multi-layer switch like the Cisco Catalyst 3650 is capable of both layer 2 switching and layer 3 routing. One of the advantages of using a multi-layer switch is dual functionality. A benefit for a small to medium-sized company would be the ability to purchase a single multi-layer switch instead of separate switching and routing network devices. Capabilities of a multi-layer switch include the ability to route from one VLAN to another using multiple switched virtual interfaces or SVIs, as well as the ability to convert a layer 2 switch port to a layer 3 interface. Alright, so part 1, we're going to configure layer 3 switching. You will configure the gigabit Ethernet 02 port on the switch, on the multi-layer switch. If you look up here, this is like an older version of the switch. So C3650, 24 ports. All right, with 2 uplink ports, 26 ports total. I'm gonna hit enter to get to the user config. So I need to configure gigabit 02 and MLS2 as a routed port and assign a IP address according to the addressing table, which it shows right here. So just make sure this jives. All right. It's kind of weird they didn't. There's so much information here they didn't put, subnet masks and stuff like that. Just be careful. All right, so let's go to privileged exec. Figure terminal. All right, so interface gigabit 02. No switch port because we're making it a routed interface or router interface. IP address 209.165.200.225. All right. So that mask is a CIDR of 30. So 255.255.255.252. That can kind of that sticks out as a sore thumb, as that's probably going to be router to router connection because it has 4 possible IP addresses. One will be the network address, one will be the broadcast address, so only 2 host interfaces. That'll be an interface on each router. Okay. Each router, or when I say router, I mean a routed interface. Router interface on a switch or a router interface. Alright, so got that. Alright, so I should be able to ping 209.165.200.226 and always forget to go back. Alright, so let's do that again. Ping 209.165.200.226. Alright, first ping is going to fail. Alright, 4 out of 5 because of ARP translation. If we do it again, 5 out of 5. Alright, good to go with that. Their example shows a success rate of 100%, 5 out of 5, so that's fine. Alright, now we're going to add VLANs to the MLS. All right, configure SVI and VLANs to MLS according to the table below. All right, let's add the VLANs. Let's go to config T, VLAN 10, name that one staff, VLAN 20, name that one student. Make sure you use capitalized letters if it displays that. 30, name is faculty. All right, nope, name faculty. All right, I've got a bug trying to fly on me. All right, so configure and activate these SVI interfaces for VLAN 10, 20, 30, and 99 according to the addressing table. Okay, the configuration for VLAN 10 is shown below as an example. All right, so let's do interface VLAN 10. All right, IP address is going to be 192.168.10.254.255.0. All right, VLAN 20. Crap. All right. VLAN 20 is 192.168.20.254. All right. VLAN 30 is going to be 99. VLAN 30 is going to be 30. 99 is going to be 99. Oops, 99. All right, so those are all VLANs. So part 1's done. Part 2 is almost done. Step 3, configure trunking on MLS. So trunking configuration differs slightly on a layer 3 switch. On the layer 3 switch, the trunking interface needs to be encapsulated with the .1Q protocol. However, it is not necessary to specify LAN numbers, as it is when you're working with the router and sub-interfaces. All right, so we want to get to interface 01, switch port mode trunk, and we always got to go to switch port trunk something, native VLAN 9. And switch port trunk encapsulation .1Q. And it says packet tracer may not score the trunk encapsulation, which it did. All right. So configure interface gigabit 01 on S1 as a static trunk. All right, interface gigabit 01 as a static trunk. All right, switch port code trunk. trunk native VLAN 99. Make sure that's what it wanted. Figure the VLAN. Yep. All right. Let's exit out that. All right. So what do we got here? So looking for static routes. Get back to MLS. Let's end that. Show IP route. All right. The default routes are set. Default gateway. Nothing's set. Enter IP routing. Right. Oh, whoops. Yeah, we gotta go config key IP routing. All right, that turned routing on. All right, show IP route. All right, so it's showing all these are connected. All right, it should look just like this, which it does, I believe. Let's see. All right. Okay, so from PC0 ping PC3. .168.10.2. All right, getting replies from that. Ping PC1, ping PC4. If you type it in right, it looks better. All right, that looks good. And finally, ping PC5 from 2. All right, so we're good with that. We can try to ping the MLS interface. Where does it sit down here? Or the MLS to verify the connectivity with VLAN. Okay, so PC2 we could ping. .30.254. All right, so that's access. That's our default gateway interface. All right. Let's see, to verify Inter-VLAN routing, ping devices outside the sender's VLAN. So from 0, let's ping 5. All right, so we're good there. Okay. Alright, so layer 3 switches also route between IP version 6 networks. Go to multi-link layer switch. Alright, we're in the global config. IPv6 unicast routing is turned on now. Alright. So configure IP addressing on SVI for VLANs 10, 20, 30 according to the addressing table. It shows you how to do interface VLAN 10 IPv6 address. And this is where I start to want to copy this. Okay. Whoops. Let's do Control C. Paste. Alright. So that's that one. Then we have to do 20. So interface VLAN 20. Oops. Interface VLAN 20. IPv6. Control C that. Let's paste that. Alright. And let's do interface VLAN 30. IPv6. Copy that, paste that. All right. All right, so configure IP addressing for SVIs there. All right. Configure IP6 addressing on gigabit 02. Let's do interface gigabit 02, IPv6 address. I'm going to copy it right from here. All right. So if I do a end show IPv6 root, all right. So here's our connected IP addresses. VLAN 10, 20, 30, all right. So devices PC3, 4, and 5 have been configured with IP version 6 addresses. Verify IPv6 Inter-LAN VLAN routing and connectivity to cloud. All right, so let's go PC3. All right, so we get pings to that. Do 4. Copy that. Paste. Right, pings from that, and then here. Pings from there. All right. And the very last thing it said was criteria if I enter VLAN routing, ping devices 3, 4, and 5. We've done that. Let me, I can do this just real quick. Let's copy that. All right, so that's good. All right, from PC3, ping the address to cloud. All right, so now it's going out to cloud. All right, so we're good to go. All right, that's about it. When you submit this, make sure you submit your packet tracer file, submit your results showing your name right here, and that's it. There's no real, well, there's a couple of questions, but don't worry about submitting those for this lab. All right, thanks for watching.